Hello, hello, and welcome in. I hope you all had an amazing weekend. Special shout out to the coconuts watching the replay on YouTube. We love you. So I am going to hopefully just jump back in where I left off. It feels like it's been many days and many nights since I've colored. I didn't come into this room at all over the weekend, so I'm feeling very fresh-eyed and a little dazed and confused. Like, do I even remember how to do this? I don't know. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. So I'm gonna just hop right in with whatever I think makes sense. Whatever past Coco was thinking, it don't matter now. Present Coco makes the decisions, okay? Hey Chelsea, how is that? How y'all doing? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just gonna add a little more depth. I'm coming in with a darker color. This is sepia. I don't think I used this in the first round, so I just noticed this could pop more. So that's what I wanted to do. Hey, coconuts. You guys are trickling in, trickling. All right, this is kind of loud. Relax. Bring the volume down. I have my ice cold water. Ooh, that's cold. That's cold. I had a very eventful weekend with the Brahmin launch collaboration. And the bag sold out day one. Love that for us. Some of the bags were gone. The Worthy collection was gone in a couple hours, which I knew. When I made that design, I said, yeah, those aren't going to last. Those are not going to last. But the whole collection of bags sold out the same day we dropped it. And it was very exciting. I also felt like all the adrenaline I've had building up for the drop, once it dropped, I was like immediately exhausted. And hey, Alman, my partner in crime. And I was just so tired. Once it dropped and like the first couple bags sold out, I just laid down and took a nap. I can't do this. I'm too tired. I've been up for so long. I'm too tired. And I made the unfortunate decision to like take a peek at the Facebook groups today to see. And I've been talking about this in the group, how I can get 9 million good comments. As soon as I see one hater, I'm like, that's what my mind gets stuck on. I'm like, you know what? You don't even know what the hell you talking about, okay, first of all. But I saw them and I said, you know what? Everything ain't for everybody. And that's really what it comes down to. Everyone has the right to share their opinion. Even though I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my ish, it really ain't that deep. And it never will be. Do you have marker storage that you recommend? I like my, let me show you. Move my iPad so you can see. I have these bamboo storage that's like right in front of me. And these are from Ohuhu. And they're in my Amazon storefront. I don't know if they're in stock, but if you go there, you'll be able to find something similar. You know how Amazon will link something similar. I just like having this horizontal storage so that the ink doesn't pool to one end. You know what I mean? Right, Mary. At the end of the day, the bags are gone. So they can like it, not like it, don't matter. Because they had their opportunity. Is gone. It's gone. It's gone. I hope we do it again. I got some ideas already. I'm ready for round 3. Now, Z, I was saying how I went into the Facebook groups, which was ill-advised. I told myself I wasn't going to do it, but I went in today. And it was literally everyone was being so nice. And then I just saw one post that was like, does anyone else feel like this drop just falls short of last year's drop or something along those lines? Like, it just didn't speak to my soul. Then there's people joining in. I don't like either of them. Someone just writing all caps, nope. I said, oh. First of all, okay, Peppermint Patty, you shut your... But then I said, you know what? No, I'm not even going to do that. I'm not even going to do that. Because you know what? That's their opinion. That's all right. That's okay. That's their opinion. Everyone has those. Everyone has a right to those. It's cool. I'm chilling. I am chilling. But those Facebook groups are brutal anyway, because I'm like, how are you in a group that's for people who love Brahmin bags and y'all be in here openly dissing Brahmin bags? I'm like, do y'all like the bags? I'm confused. Y'all sound like y'all don't like these. Y'all don't like these bags. I'm confused. Someone commented on the teaser. You couldn't even see the bag in the video. It was just the teaser. And they said, these are hideous. It's a no from me. I said, listen, Mayonnaise Maggie, nobody asked you. Hey, you're lucky this is a collab post. You're lucky this is a collab post with Brahmin, and I can't cut up the way I want to. But best believe, you have been saved. You've been saved. Okay? And don't do it again. Don't do it again. Yeah, Facebook is scary as hell. Also, like, I don't really know how to work it over there. I got a notification that I was a rising star of the week or something. And I was like, oh, that's nice. And it was like, oh, like, do you want to accept this badge? And I'm like, sure. Like, okay, it's giving Girl Scout. I accept the badge. I could log back in like a little bit later to be nosy with Brahmin, and I see all these people commenting and stuff. I'm like, did this make a post? When I accepted my little badge, it posted it for the whole world to see. I said, see, now I would have never did that. I didn't know you was going to be sharing my business. I would have never clicked that button, okay? Y'all need to say, hey, I'm about to post this. Everyone's going to see this. It's embarrassing. I got invited to be an admin and got demoted the next day. Wasn't negative enough. What? That's crazy. They say, yeah, you're not bringing the hateration. Demoted. They should have me on there. I'm going to be hating the opposite way, though. They're not going to like the way I'm hating. I'm going to bring the whole mood down. I'm going to bring the whole vibe down. And I'm good for it. Okay? And I'm good for it. Oops. This has like residue from my sharpener on it. I like the Copic markers. I actually did a video reviewing them when I did the girl with the short blonde hair with the roses in the background. I did a whole page with those, mostly those, and I really like them. They're just not, I wouldn't recommend them for coloring all the time because they're not really meant to be used that way. They're not like super juicy. By the way, this color is brown ochre 10%. And let me link my coloring calendar because I do have a few in stock, so I can get those linked in the TikTok shoppity boppity. I don't like how when I try to pin things, it like takes up my whole screen and then freezes. Like that's very worrisome to me because I can't see what's happening. All right. So I just pinned it. Should be somewhere around here, little orange shopping carts for the calendar. Right now we're coloring in March. When did I know I wanted to be an artist? You know, that's a great question. I always knew I wanted to be a creative. And what that looked like to me took many forms. I went to college for fashion design. When I was 10 years old, I decided I wanted to be a fashion designer. And that stuck until I graduated high school. I went to college. I graduated with a Bachelor of Fine Arts, majoring in fashion design. When I got out of school, I realized that I really mostly enjoyed the fashion illustration part of fashion design. Got a job in corporate. Started doing fashion illustrations just for funsies on the side. This color is apricot, Karen Dash. And then started posting on Instagram. Did that for a little bit. And then I was like, nah, I had a bad experience at work that really discouraged me from art. Stopped drawing for 2 years, had a baby. Then I decided to start Coco Michelle in 2018. And then that's when I was like, oh, I just wanna be an artist. I don't wanna make clothes. I don't wanna do any of that other stuff. I just wanna make pretty pictures. And that was basically the journey, but it was all creative. Is this an old live? I feel like I saw it a couple of days ago. Just curious, tongue out emoji. Yes, this is a live from the past. Ooh. All right. I went to my son's school today, and it was his half birthday. So he has a summer birthday, and they celebrate half birthdays. For the summertime kids, as soon as I walk in, I'm ambushed. Can you draw me a picture? Can you do an art lesson? Can we have your autograph? Can you draw a family portrait? I'm like, wait, hold on, wait. She said, nah, I'm out stupid. So I'm thinking, how's she doing this then? It's funny. So they ambush me, and my son is standing there gathering people up. Gather around. She's taking requests. I said, no, the hell. Michael, stop. He said, what do you want? Can you draw a cat? Sure, she can definitely draw a cat. What do you want? Can you draw Stitch? Mommy, can you draw Stitch from Lilo and Stitch? No, she can't do Stitch. Okay, what can she draw? She can draw a family portrait. Okay, fine. Are you taking payment? Because he's like, well, I did ask my teacher if this is a paying gig. And she asked if you accept hugs and kisses. Or hugs and something. Not kisses. I said, I'm not hugging none of these damn kids. Don't have nobody in here hugging me, Michael. I'm not playing with you. That's how COVID happened the first time. Kids are radioactive. Don't hug other people's kids. You can't. You already fighting for your life for the kids in your own house. You can't hug these people's kids. Don't hug children. They're sick. They carry everything. Hell no. And I already felt like I was fighting something back for the past couple weeks. I felt like I was fighting something back. No. Don't have these kids hugging me in exchange for portraits. That sounds crazy alone. That statement alone already is the optics are very strange. So the girl sitting next to him was like, can you draw a family portrait? I said, sure. She was like, well, I want it to be your family. You want me to draw me? Yeah, you and Michael and Michael's dad. Okay. So, Natalie, I hope you enjoy that picture of a black family on the back of your homework assignment. If your parents have any questions, tell them to log in to TikTok. She was like, you have a TikTok account? I said, yeah. She was like, and people follow you? I said, yep. She was like, wow. Can you write your TikTok name on the back of that paper? Surely cannot. Surely cannot. No, I was drawing for real. I was doing little sketches with Crayola markers. I don't know if the photo transferred. It's on my phone, but I don't know if it transferred to my iPad. If it did, I could show it to you. Sometimes it acts like it can't talk to my phone. It's be acting all crazy. Whatever they did to the Photos app, I need them to put it back. Why does it say I have 30,000 items? That's too much. That's way too much. Yeah, I don't know how to do none of this. Oh, they have a receipts tab? I still don't like this Photos app. Just put it back how it was. I can turn it off in the top right corner in settings. Oh, top right corner. Pause syncing for 1,261 items. Oh, hell no. Yeah, he was talking about he was famous first and he regrets bragging about me at school. That's what he came home talking about. He said, I regret bragging about you at school because I used to be the one that was famous for how fast I could solve a Rubik's Cube. Now everybody wants to know about my mom. Okay, well, for the record, I came into your class as an ordinary pedestrian as I do in my everyday life. I don't know what you was telling these people, but I was not expecting what happened when I walked in there. Okay? I don't know. I was there for the cupcakes and the sugar cookies like everybody else. But they did like a little thing where they write birthday cards. So when we walked in, everyone was sitting in a circle and they were asked to give adjectives of, I know, and I'm trying to bronze with this little pencil. It's giving me a hand cramp. Did I buy my pencil extenders? No, I didn't. You know why? Because when I was going to buy it, it was midnight and it was the blackout day. So then I had to wait. And you know what happens when Coco has to wait? Coco never thinks about it ever again. And it doesn't happen. So here we are. But they were all shouting out adjectives that describe my son. And it was so sweet. They were like, he's funny and he's a fast runner and he's generous and he's a confident learner and he's a jokester. I'm like, yes, personality. I was like, give me some personality, okay? You can't be all your daddy, okay? Is he funny, y'all? Is he funny? Tell me my baby's funny. He got funny and fun, okay? I was like, yes. Yes. And it was just so cute. The girl he has a crush on said he was generous. He was playing it real cool, real nonchalant. So, okay. Swaggy. She said, yes, Michael's generous. What do you mean by that? And she was like, he's always willing to share. I said, what the hell y'all be sharing? Huh? What y'all be sharing? We'll talk about that later. Okay? But that was cute. I'll allow it. I will allow it. And then our neighbor is in his class. So, because of course kids got to embarrass you. Like, mommy, do you know everyone's name in here? You know damn well I don't know all these kids' names. I was like, for the most part, I think. He's like, who's this? The girl standing right there. I don't know. Why? Then the neighbor comes up. Well, she definitely knows my name because I live on the same street. Yes, thank you, Sarah. Because now it's even more awkward that I know your name and I have no idea who this child is who's standing to the left of you. But okay. One girl came and said, I wish you were my mom. I said, as sweet as that is, don't go home and tell your mom that. Because if my child said that to me, I would have to fight whoever's mom that was. Like, just obviously. And I have sciatica. I can't be fighting your mom about you asking me to be your mom. So, like, just give me auntie status and let's move on. Like, why you want me to be your mama? She wants to be an artist when she grows up. So I guess that prompted her to want me to be her all the way mom. As soon as I got in the car, I'm this person, okay? I would do this every time, okay? If I see something in the movie, overhear something in the food court, I don't care. If I overhear something, I will immediately turn to whoever is with me and say, if you ever say something like that, even though it's not something that you would necessarily say or even in your character, okay? I just want to let it be known. If you ever go outside talking about, I wish you were my mom to somebody else, let me tell you, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. He's like, I'm not the one that said that. I don't care. I don't care. I'll be watching movies about cheating husbands looking dead at Mr. Coco like, hey, let that be you and see what happens. He's like, girl, get the hell out of here. No, let it be you and see. I'm just putting it out there. I just need to address it. It inspired me to say something. See something, say something. Ain't that what they say? Don't be out here talking about I wish you were my mom. You out your mind. After everything I did for you. Emergency C-section. Hello. Don't you dare. That was Aries. Maybe it's a fire sign. Very fiery. Because I just need there to be clarification. Because you know what? Sometimes people see things and it inspires them, right? He hears her say, oh, I wish you were my mom. Now the seed is planted. It's my job to rip that seed from the soil from which it was planted and discard of it immediately, okay? There will be no seeds planted on my watch. Not here, not now. I'm literally barely holding on to this. I'm like clawing it with my nails. I know we're holding back on restocks for a little bit. We have to do some cleanup and get some things in order so that we're prepared for what's next. So we have to be strategic in what we're doing. So don't worry. If you're itching for new pages though, the club is where it's at, okay? The club gets all the new, all the good. Every time. I do my own makeup, but Coco, what color is that? Must have pencil because it's clearly in rotation. This is Miss Hazel. You can't even read the words on it. She's tired. She's trying to go to greener pastures, but she's not done here. It's not time to go home yet, baby. It's not time to go home yet. It's just such a good color. Now I gotta try the Dwayne Lightworth colored pencils or whatever they were. I read her name. I said, what in the Dwayne Wade? But I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. I haven't bought singles to replace. This is my first Karen Dash that I've really worn down like this, so I am gonna have to get me a single of this. Dwayne is already in the Amazon cart. Facts. Facts. I'm gonna get my pencil extender and my Dwayne Wades tonight. Yup. Yup. I guess that's the good thing, and it's a blessing and a curse, because things just be really moving out of my head quickly. So, like, the way when I see comments that hurt my feelings or something I don't like happens, like, the way I just move on in an instant and never think about it again. But then when it's like, oh, I need to buy these new things to test out, same issue. I think about it and then I'm like, well, on to the next. Hey, Tiki, welcome in. Mary, you think I'm gonna like them more than Karen Dash, you said? Sorry, I was half reading it and then it moved. I know that's an extra crispy sharpener. Don't answer you how I sharpen car. Sharper car stuffed. And I'm gonna just go over. This is burnt ochre 10%, by the way. I'm just gonna tone down the yellow and blend out some of that bronziana, so it's not too harsh. Alright. You got Fee Fifo from Andre the Giant stomping around downstairs. That man, I think he's trying to put a hole in the ground. I don't know why, but that gotta be why he walks like that. There's no reason for anyone to walk the way my life partner, my business partner, my husband, okay, for him to walk that way. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm upstairs. Why can I feel your footsteps? It's one thing to hear them, but feel? No. Alright. Oh, and this color, by the way, is chestnut. Y'all, after 40 days and 40 nights, actually quite literally 40 days and 40 nights, I finally got my January vlog to export off of CapCut. My footage was in there and it got caught up in the ban and all that stuff. And then when it got unbanned, it like locked my stuff in limbo. And I said, I'm not editing this again. I will have to pray and beg and plead. And today it finally exported. And it's actually a really fun vlog because we were celebrating Mr. Coco's birthday and we went to the city. And that's when I met Coco Bro, even though I was yapping, and I didn't film much anything when I was with Coco Bro. I snapped one glorious picture in his healthy breakfast. In his healthy breakfast. My hands are so cold. I always feel like coloring should warm them up because they're in active use, but it does not. Hey, Don Don. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Ashley. Alright, Blendiana. I have no idea. I tried to like think of the vibe I wanted for this, and I was drawing only blanks. No ideas, no thoughts, no vibes. Just blanks. Listen, Z, if I wasn't actively clocked in right now, my eyes would have been shut. Been shut. I'm very tired today. I'm gonna fight through it. My issue is when I fight through my sleep, then I'm up. Like now it's gonna be a 3 a.m. kind of night. When I turned my ring light on, it like woke me all the way up. So I'm good for now. But once, if I am really tired and I push through that, my body said, oh, okay, bet. We up. For good. I'm like, no. The same thing happens if I wake up and then I fall back asleep shortly thereafter. Oh, I'm knocked out. That second sleep, I don't know if you ever did this. If you wake up, you go to the bathroom, you're like, all right, let me get my day started, but I'm gonna lay down for like 5 more minutes. When you fall back asleep, bro, you're not getting back up. You're late. Call out work. That second sleep, done. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you. I'm very excited. I think there's still wallets and journals. Definitely journals. I know they had said that the wallets were starting to get a little low too. Yep, they still have some. I think there was like less than 10 of each of those though. Sips for Ashley. I already had dinner. I had a little bit of steak, potatoes, and some delicious salad. And it was very good. Very good. My husband made it. But then he wanted salmon. So he made me steak and I made him salmon. Because I like his steak and he likes my salmon. All right. Let's see. I have no visions. I'm thinking. I'm not thinking of anything. I have no thoughts. Sold out in 0.5 seconds. I feel like, what have my last pages been? I did the blue and white. I did the monarch butterfly, so that was like reds and oranges. before that, because I don't want to keep doing the same stuff. Let me make sure I'm diversified. Then I did the reds and pinks. I did lots of red and pink last month for Valentine's. Yeah, let's do green. You know, I'm never mad at doing a green moment. There's always a reason to do too much green. Okay, so for the makeup, I'm not going to do green makeup. I'm going to do neutral makeup. I don't like green makeup. All right, so, but maybe we could do green hair. That would be fun. All right, so let's do nude lips. All right. I'm gonna do reddish brass for her top lip. In the liner. And then we'll do her skin tone in the middle. And that color is reddish yellow YR107 by Ohuhu. And then I'm gonna come in with some pencil. This is Prismacolor in Sienna Brown. Blendiana. Blendiana. Okay. Come in with something a little darker. Let's do Brown by Caran d'Ache. Reinforce that liner. Today was a beautiful day in my neck of the woods. Very pleased about that. Needed that. It's been very unpleasant, I will say that. Sanguine by Faber-Castell. I want to bring some peachiness to it so it's not too yellow. I just had my leather jacket. It does have a shearling lining, but it's not like super heavy duty, and I felt very comfortable outside. I said, spring girl, I could tell you're near. Okay, please don't let it snow no more, please. And I'm gonna just throw some of that on the top too for consistency. Yeah. Stunning. I need spring to fight. Okay? Don't let this weather do this to you, girl. This is just my white Caran d'Ache. And then a white Sharpie. Creative marker. Hey, that reminds me, did Sharpie ever email me back? about the budget? Like, are we doing this or not, girl? I have not heard back yet. Well, she emailed me letting me know she got it. All right. This white has like something on the tip of it that's making it not as white. What's up with that? What's up? Did I put my white hoo-hoo back? I did get an email back from Olo, and they said, regarding the color that has run out, we analyzed this with our quality department. We have no defective or dried out markers at all. This is also one of our unique features. I'm like, okay. However, we carefully investigate such inquiry to ensure that they're at the highest quality. As mentioned earlier, I'm happy to send you refill updates so you can continue to enjoy and use the markers. They also would like to do a permanent discount code that I can offer to the community and give me a set of 32 brush markers to give away as a prize. I said, well, look at that. I was a little confused as to what they could investigate on their end about the marker in my house, but I bypassed it when they said I could do a giveaway. I said, if you didn't add that last part, we would have to go back and forth. But they, I guess they was just defending themselves, and then they try to make it right. So we got a giveaway coming, you all. I said, I'm gonna let you live, okay, sir. I'm gonna let you live, but I am gonna tell everybody what you said, and then we'll move on. We'll kiki about it in your absence, and then we'll move on. We'll move on. All right. Yeah, definitely a PR response or something, because that didn't make no sense to me. So what you mean you had a conversation with your quality? I think maybe he was trying to say, because also they're not based in English speaking country, so maybe like it's translating as like they haven't had any reports of like a bad batch or something. Maybe that's what he meant, like we haven't had any issues on our end. Maybe it was a one-off is what he was trying to say. I'm trying to help you out, bro. I'm trying to help you out. This is Copper by Copic. Copper by Copic. Say that 5 times fast. So pretty. He ChatGPT. What's funny? I've been seeing a lot of people who accidentally leave the prompt in. So like it will be like their caption or their thread, and they literally leave the part in where ChatGPT or Claude or whoever they're using is like, here's what I wrote for you. I'm like, you gotta take that part out. You gotta take that part out. Because now we in your business. Now we all know. Okay. And then I'm going to come in with earthenware. Also Copic. And, oh, wow. The marker that I was just about to use didn't just fall. It fell and slid all the way under my desk into the crevice right in the crack of the wall, to the point where I would have to literally get on my hands and knees, crawl under my desk. That being said, we're going to go ahead and do a colored pencil for her lip liner. Because the hell I look like getting under this desk. I was just squatting, trying to do all these drawings on them little desks in that second grade class. Okay, my sciatica said, hell no. If you go into that desk, that'll be the last thing you ever did. That'll be the last thing you ever did. Okay? That's where you will be found tomorrow morning. Still there. All right. That was Brown by Karen Dash. Now I'm going to come in with this sepia. All my colored pencils are linked in my bio for your convenience. All right. Come in with Prisma, Blendiana, all right. Sanguine again, Faber-Castell. When I'm doing stuff like this, I like these. I got Kobe takes with Crayola pockets. Hello. And that's the problem. Alright. Okay. Took my white Karen Dash. Ooh, exciting Z. After my Brahmin splurge, it's more like Rose Arts pockets. Hello. Hello. I really don't need to be spending any money right now. I keep getting stuck between, I don't need to spend any money in, I need a tropical vacation. And that's causing a lot of issues for me. Because I feel both so deeply in my soul. You know, I feel both so deeply. And at this point in time, I really just don't need to be spending any money. So, but it hurts my heart. It does. It does. I need to be somewhere hot. Hot. ASAP. I feel like it would do wonders for me. This winter just was not for the weak. It wasn't. All right. Oops. Not that I hated to see the States. She said, gotta tell you, hate to be back. You know, can't lie. I cannot lie. All right, let me find a good brown for your lip color. Miss Light Brights. I might have to do a light. Listen, Ash, I need to put some lip gloss on. I'm sitting here snap, cracking, and popping. These lips are dry. I usually have my little topicals close by at least. I'm out here fighting for my life. I'm gonna come in with Barley Beige, Copic. I think I'm gonna do all over with this color and then come in with pencil to do the liner. I don't know. Can a makeup brand do a collaboration with me? I'll make the packaging and the colors for like a lip gloss collaboration, please. I have ideas. Okay. Painterly lip combos. This is from the coloring calendar, which should be pinned right here if you have TikTok shop available where you live. Oh my God, I would cry. Danessa, it's me, baby. Give me a buzz. Please. Baby, please. I feel like she would. Why not? Why not? This is Chestnut, Karen Dash. I was like, am I at the point where I like actually truly need like an agent or some sort of representation so I could get the collabs that need to happen? Because I just don't like the idea of giving anybody 20% of anything. Okay? I don't like that. I don't like it. But at the same time, I can't do this. I can't do this on my own. I'm tired. I was tired. I'm still mad at Juvia's Place for what they did to Jackie Aina back in 2016. I ain't messed with them in like 10 years. And I also have been hearing they back in the news again for not paying creators or something crazy. And they be like keying with Jeffree Star. I say, oh, hell no. Hell no. I can't get with that. Yeah, Jackie could give mean, I can understand that sentiment. I don't think she gives mean. I think she gives boundaries and people don't like that. But regardless of my stance on Jackie, I think what they did was wrong. If you put any other black woman in that spot, my stance will remain. Since you color an amazing collab, you may be a crayon case, makeup with Super Scent. Is Super Scent still doing her stuff? I haven't seen or heard Super Scent in a minute. I hope she is. I hope she's doing good. She still has her business. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be super cool. This is Sanguine again. I didn't have like an exact marker, the color I wanted for her lips, so we're crafting it. If I did a makeup collab, I would just be like, okay, so if you flip to page 4 in volume 8, I would like to make that lip combo come to life, as well as page 6 in volume 6. Yeah, all of my references are actually my own coloring pages. So, are you following me on TikTok? Yeah, make sure you're following me on TikTok. Thank you. Yeah, we can just go page by page and make those come to life. Let me know if you guys need anything else from me on my end. Thank you. What was I about to say? I lost my whole train of thought, per usual. I give up. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Blendiana. I had posted on Threads that losing your train of thought is like so embarrassing. Thinking, maybe I was alone in that that struggle. Apparently it was very relatable. A lot of people agreed, and we're all in this together. No one can remember why they came upstairs, okay? No one can remember what they were about to say, okay? Everyone's brain is rebooting mid-sentence. Oh my God, I would love to collab with Pat McGrath. In fact, I thought it was because, I'm getting older, I'm gaining more seasoning with each passing day. The way these kids were raising their hand to give adjectives to describe Michael in class today, and the girl, she said, I have two, Rubik's Cube expert, and you just see the loading symbol on her forehead. And the teacher was very patient. It never came back, bro. I said, this is how it starts. She'll never recover from this. She'll never recover from this. She will think about this moment forever. She will. No one will ever know what she was gonna say, bro. No one will ever. Hey, Bree. Kids are so funny, though, because why a little girl came up and said, Michael, your getaway ride is here. Hey, getaway ride. See you next year. And just walked away. I said, what type of old school gangster movies you be watching talk about your getaway ride? What the hell? Like, where are his parents? What type of time you on? Right. And then I'm going to be like, she seems kind of weird, but she's actually really smart. I said, no, it's definitely giving smart weirdo vibes, for sure. I would 100% bank that she's smart, because that was a very smart thing to say. It was also very weird, okay? She's smart for sure. She also came up and told me her half birthday is on St. Patrick's Day. So, shout out to her. Shout out. She'll be 7.5 coming soon. I also said, okay, I drew me in. Now I'm going to draw my my big boy. When I tell you, if looks could kill, I would have been tape outline on the floor right then and there. The way Michael looked at me when I said, now I draw my baby, you would have thought I said your mama. When we got in the car, he was waiting for me. And you called me your baby in front of the whole class. That was so embarrassing. Okay, player. His teacher tried to help me out. When you're a mommy, your child will always be your baby. Some little kids are like, my mom still calls me a baby. Right. Like, it just came out. So then when we got home, he's like, don't do that again. I said, okay, I won't call you baby anymore. No, still call me baby at home, just not in public. I'm like, no, I'm just not going to call you baby. He said, no, please, don't stop calling me baby. Exactly. Okay? You try to front. No, we're business people. We're co-workers. I'm going to call you by your first name, okay? Or maybe I should call you Mr. Ballo. You know? Keep it formal. Since you on that type of time. Okay? Don't play with me. That was embarrassing, mommy. I didn't even mean to do it. Okay? I didn't even mean to. You are my baby. You are. All right. I'm coming in with chocolate by Ohuhu as my base. I think we said we were doing green hair. Well, she's going to have dark eyebrows. She's going to have dark eyebrows and green hair. Green eyebrows would be too much anyway. Let's not get out of hand now. Yeah, I definitely had him stressed out. He was waiting for us in the hallway when we got there, everything. I was like, hello? He said, have you thought about doing the art lesson today? I'm like, whatever happened to hello? How are you? Yeah, I thought about it. I'm not doing an art lesson. Michael, school is about to get out in 10 minutes. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Not green hair. Who chose that? I did. I did. I wanted to do a monochromatic green. Maybe I won't do green hair. I don't know. At this point, I'm just talking, so who knows what I'm doing. And this is, I believe, light walnut. Wait, isn't this the color that stopped working? Wasn't that walnut? Or was that light? Hold on. Do I have a regular walnut? Ain't this the color that stopped working? Did that man come in and replace my marker by accident? Not by accident. Oh, no. She still ain't giving us nothing. I'm about to say, what kind of voodoo? He said he ain't gonna be on there talking about our markers. Yeah, this still ain't working. Still ain't working. It wasn't a vote. Damn, Bree. I said I'm the one that said it. And there was no votes. All right. Let me try milk tea for your eyebrows light bright. This is the base, so it might be a little darker when we put a little pencil on it. Alright. That's real cute. That's a nice little cute. You know, I don't draw light skin that often, so I'm always a little green when it comes to the color combos. I don't really know them as well as a browner skin color combo. But so far, she's coming out cute. Cute enough. And this is chestnut. And then maybe I'll do brown on you. Oops, I'm going to the whole different head instead of the other eyebrow. Stay focused, my sister. Stay focused. At ease, my queen. At ease. At ease. I like Luminance better than the Pablo Super Colors in most cases. Like, but you know, Hazel, she eats down. You know, some of them I'm like, yeah, I like them both, but if I had to pick one or the other, I would pick Luminance. My rings are just twisting around. Whenever my hands get super cold, my ring can't stay in one spot because my fingers shrink. You know, when you get real cold, your hands start to shrivel up. So I'm going to take my engagement ring off because that's just driving me nuts. Okay. Makeup. I don't have any thoughts. All right. I'm going to skip the eyes for now because I don't know. Prismacolor won't steer wrong. If you want just one brand that's not gonna break the bank, Prismacolor. I'm in deep thought. Pardon my silence while I figure out what's happening here. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go for it. Cause you know we ain't got no other ideas in here. I'm gonna make it cutesy. Do you usually color in the eyes before deciding the clothing? I don't think I have like a usual, because sometimes I don't really know where I'm headed. So sometimes I just gotta go where the wind takes me. So I'm gonna come in with deep olive green, and we're doing the hair. We're gonna do the hair, y'all. Green hair, zonk, y'all. Listen, Watermelon Dre is one of my favorite pages, and she had green hair. And I am fresh out of anything else, so this will at least challenge us to make it work, Tim Gunn, make it work. I'm gonna make this a darker green. You know, this is just my base. So I'm gonna come in and I'm leaving some negative space for shine. It gives us that shiny hair that we like. And then come in and hopefully you guys can see. Work our way down the pony. I'm going to leave little areas where it's more rounded. That's where I'll leave my little open areas for the shine. And I'll probably work in like little segments, because the hair segments into different wave patterns, you know? So I'm going to come in. Work my way down. And then we have another rounded portion. So I'm going to leave a little white area there for the shine. So wherever it's like bulging and it's doing that rounded, that's where I'm leaving that shine. Okay. Working my way down. And I like to work in sections like this because then you don't have to have like a ribbon of like white going straight across. It looks a little bit more natural when you work in sections. It's one of those things like, is it actually making a difference or is it delusion? Maybe both, you know? Sounds like a winning combo to me. All right. Working this section now. Curving around. I think on my next piece, I really want to do something with lighting. I have like a couple of reference images, but I am screwed because the skin, like the lighting like takes over the skin color. So it would be like using colorful markers for the skin versus my normal browns and everything. So I might have to do like a little practice on my face card. You know, I got my face card templates. If you take Coloring 101, this is in your homework packet. So my next Coloring 101 is on March 23rd, and the seats are almost all gone, and I haven't even like made a formal announcement about it. I'm gonna do Skin 101. I'm putting that on the calendar. The class won't be this week, but I'm gonna schedule it this week and figure out when it's gonna be. So that would be a good one, because the skin, honey, that needs its own time where we can just color that skin over and over and get it all the way together. So that will probably be either late March or early April. Coloring 101, I think I'm going to do monthly, just as people find their way in. Just have that available, and then we'll start with skin. I feel like that's like the most pressing class outside of 101. Right, see, I feel like the first class, maybe I'll make it like a prerequisite, because I feel like you have to go over those fundamentals of how to fill a large space and how to chase the ink. I feel like all of that fundamental information makes a big difference when it's time to color skin. Oh, thank you, Dee Dee. So that will be next on the schedule. There's lots of other classes that will be coming out, but I don't want to overwhelm myself where I can't show up the way that I like to show up, so easing my way in. Only this little section left. I feel like I was moving fast with that. But you know we got layers. We ain't nowhere near done. So I'm gonna come in. This is gonna make it way darker, which is what I want. I want it to be green undertones, but I don't want it to be like too electric because we have different greens that we need to do. So I need there to be some depth. So I'm gonna come in with G7, which is chromium oxide green. Sounds toxic. And to come in and start to lay over our base and create that dimension. Green is my favorite color too. Cute, cute, cute. Green immediately followed by black. Same. In that order. In that order. Orange is my son's favorite color. Yeah, I love a good sage green. I love a good olive green. I love a forest green too. Also, little money green never hurt. You know what I'm saying? That ain't never hurt nobody. Oh, emerald is really pretty. I always forget about like jewel tones until I see a jewel tone. I'm like, that is stunning. Emerald is here. Not the color of the person. I was dozing off to the ASMR. My birthstone is green as well, but it's peridot. So it's like a lighter green. It's very pretty. I know my ice water be lethal, okay? That's the real ice cold. Feel like you just took a breath of an iceberg, okay? My lungs be cold. That's cold water. Cold, cold, cold. If my hands weren't so cold all the time, I'd reach my hand in there and snatch that ice out and get the crunching. But my hands are too cold. I don't have to taste it. Yeah, the straw helps a lot. So I have to put it behind my teeth because I too don't have the teeth for that. My front two are the issue for me. Because one of my front two teeth broke when I was a little girl. And I got a root canal and everything, but it still hurts when things are too cold. That broom is the truth. I left mine open and the ice didn't make. That's what I'm talking about. Now somebody needs to put it in a car and let the car explode like they did with that Stanley cup, where the ice was still in that cup. I said, now wait a minute. That was the best ad I ever saw. Okay. I got my teeth whitened the other week and the sensitivities, but oh my gosh, that's the worst. That girl showed the video of her, and the inside of her car was charred, okay? Barbecued. And that Stanley still said, I said, what? What? Now this is crazy. Stanley should have just aired that TikTok during the Super Bowl. Pay for the rights, okay? Pay for the rights. Be like, let us remind you, okay? Yeah, we don't have leak-proof technology. This will definitely spill in your bag and get all over your AirPods. I'm not gonna hold you. But this car literally was engulfed in flames and the ice remained. So I don't really know what else to tell you. That's all I got, okay? You're gonna have mold in that straw, for sure. Maybe a spider, okay? Depends on what side of the internet you on, okay? I've seen it all. But one thing I know for sure is that ice gonna be in there, okay? Yeah, a lot of people, they get, and you know, I think it's mostly user error, but I've seen a lot of people like take apart their Stanley and there's like little black mold growing in it and stuff. I don't like nothing like that. I get so paranoid. Like the BrewMate, you could take it all the way apart, and it's dishwasher safe, so you could take all the parts apart. I like that. I don't like, and people, you know, it's their emotional support water bottle, they call it, and they just keep filling it with water and keep filling it with water and never wash it. I get confused by that. Because I know you think, oh, it's just water. But you're putting your mouth and your saliva and your germs on the straw, in the water. It's in the elements, it's in the environment, it's in your car. It's in the gym. It's everywhere you are. So the water inside might be safe, but everything else that has been touching it is disgusting. So you need to wash it regularly. Please. Please. And I saw there's somebody with an emotional support mug that they call it seasoned, that they just keep putting coffee in. Now you really blowing minds. You're not washing your coffee mug? Moment of silence. What? Your coffee? Anyway, child. That's when I be minding other people's business. That's what I get. That's what I get. Minding business that does not pay me. Nobody told me to be over there on that side of the internet. That's the danger zone. All right. Where's my black pencil? Is this black? Black on black on black. All right. Trifling behaviors for sure. My mother-in-law's cousin died like that? Like what? From doing stuff like that? He didn't wash his silverware and just used it over and over. It lost his life. Y'all, a cautionary tale. I don't think the people here have that issue, but somebody needs to hear that. Because they're out here risking their lives. This is a black Posca colored pencil. That is wild. Even like, I saw something that said, if you take like a spoon and you scoop out dry chia seeds, right? Just dry chia seeds, and you put it in another bowl. What do you do with the spoon? Is the spoon clean or is it dirty? I'm like, I'm at least rinsing that thing off. Give it a little rinsey poo and a good dry down. Yeah, I'm not sticking it back in the drawer because something about that just says something's going to grow on here. Something's going to grow on here. As soon as anything touches something else, I'm like, nah, you got to wash that off. You have to. You got to. Now, in my real heart of hearts, I'm like, well, that will just become the chia seed spoon, and I'm gonna probably just keep it in there and keep using it for that. I might be good for that, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't putting it back in the drawer. I ain't putting it back in that drawer. Because someone was saying, oh, like, they use their spoon for flour and just put it back. Flour can literally can grow like crazy stuff that will take you out. You can't leave flour on stuff. Flour grows stuff. Flour comes alive, okay? Don't be leaving flour on nothing. You got to get that up. And hurry up. I need everyone to remember, like, back in the day, our food and poor hygiene was taking us out. Daily. This is serious. Can't play. Great job. You've been on live for 90 minutes. I have. You mean Europeans? Well, when they brought us over here, they were not giving us access to the cleanliness habits we had developed back in our country. So it was taking us out too, not by our own means, but because they were restricting our access. Okay? The hygiene has been an issue, okay? It has been a continuous issue. Hello, COVID. Hello, people. I'll never forget when COVID first broke out, and there was like all these segments about how to properly wash your hands, to try and get this under control. And I saw this lady, this little old lady on there, and said, well, I had no idea. I had no idea you had to wash your hands for so long and use soap every time for it to be effective. Okay, wait. I knew it, okay? I knew this because I've had full face-to-face altercations with the Splash and Go crew, with the people who just dip their water, dip their little fingers, dip, splash, and go. I will stop you. Don't ever let me catch you about to touch nothing in my vicinity. And I just watch you splash and go. And you sitting here at the tender age of 79 talking about I had no idea I had to use soap every time. Ma'am, as opposed to what? Okay, what would be the times when you wouldn't need soap? Quickly. What do you mean? And how did you teach your children? What was the criteria? Only use soap if you have to. What's like? It ain't right. I've told this story before, but in case you're new, when I was in college, I've always been a menace. It's a problem. I was in my college dorm. I lived in the all-girls dorm. And that meant that it was upperclassmen and freshmen all like in the same building. All the other ones, like there was freshman dorm and then it was like upperclassmen. But I was in the all-girl dorm. So I'm in one of the bathrooms on my floor and I come out, I'm washing my hands at the sink, and this girl comes out behind me and she does her splash and go and she almost reaches for the door, like she's about to open the bathroom door. And I said, excuse me, you need to wash your hands, like before you touch anything. And she was like, oh, I just did. I said, no, you did not. You need to wash your hands. So she comes back and she washes her hands. And not even all the way properly, right? Because now I'm sure she's embarrassed. And, she got an attitude. It was probably a multitude of things. She's not giving us her best hand washing performance. I'm like, okay, so disgusting. I go on about my day. I go meet up with my homegirl in the dining hall. And she was my high school best friend's older sister. So she was an upperclassman at this point. She was probably a junior. So I go and I'm sitting down for lunch. She said, oh, my friend is going to meet us here for lunch. I said, okay, cool, no problem. You already know who her friend was. Here she comes. Splash and go herself. I said, you can't be serious. You cannot be for real. I said, Candace, let me be very clear. Don't eat nothing. Don't let her touch nothing. She don't wash her hands. She's like, what? I said, she don't wash. I just got into a fight with her in the bathroom. She don't wash her hands. Now she looking at me, looking at her. Yeah, you invited her grimy hands to this lunch table with us. You crazy as hell. You crazy. She said, I didn't know. Well, now what? Now what? I'm sitting as far away as possible. She didn't stay long. Because why would she? As soon as she saw me at the table, it's like, well, it's a wrap. And I know she gonna tell this girl I don't wash my hands. Let me just make myself disappear. Don't wash your hands, y'all. Just nasty. In college? No. No. Not on my watch. I should have been an RA. Should have been in there cutting up. Creating policies. Even the question of like, oh, when you're home alone or if you use the bathroom in the middle of the night, do you wash your hands? I don't understand. Like, why is the hand washing conditional? I don't understand the conditions. When you use the bathroom, you wash your hands. Here's my thought process. I go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. I don't wash my hands. I go to bed. And I'm rubbing my eye in my sleep. Now what? Now we wake up with pink eye. Whole family sick because I didn't want to take the extra little time to wash my hands in the bathroom. Y'all not seeing the big picture. When you're asleep, you be touching all over. You be touching all types of stuff. You don't think you're going to touch your face, your eyes? I'm too scary for that lifestyle. If I go to the bathroom, I'm washing my hands. I don't think about it. I don't think, well, considering the fact that it is the middle of the night, those thoughts, I don't have them. It doesn't even, it's automatic. It's just like me using my turn signal in the car, which people also can't seem to figure out. I do it automatically. I don't even think about it. It doesn't even cross my mind. I put my turn signal on when I'm leaving my driveway out of habit. Nobody's even here. There's some things that just happen that way because I've been taught to do so. Muscle memory don't kick in the middle of the night. I'm really not even thinking. No, I don't turn on the bed. Hell no, I don't turn the lights on. I will run everything over. I'm stepping on this, that, stubbing my toe on the scale. Don't care. And I'm going to wash them hands in the dark. Yeah, you got to clean them sheets. You got to change them sheets. And you know how good it feels when you get into bed with some clean sheets? Get in there, rub them footsies together like a cricket. Just chirping. Be so happy. Get you a nice little book or turn on a little movie. It's smelling all good. You take a nice hot shower. You're smelling good. If you're ambitious, maybe shave a leg. Don't gotta be both, just something that can be smooth on the sheets. If you're feeling froggy. All you need is one leg. One singular leg, that'll do it. You can shave the other leg tomorrow. Life is hard, okay? You gotta just do things in sections, Sometimes all you have in you is one leg. I'll be in there tired. Okay, that hair ate. Damn, that's so cute. If one more marker drops, I'm hanging up on y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. And I know it's not your fault. Y'all not here, but that's just where I'm at this stage in life. All right. I'm going to just kind of go over it a little bit. Thank you. So shiny. I wish my hair looked like this. My hair looks, oh my God. I'm on a get my edges back journey right now. I lost my edges when I had my son, and then it got worse when I wore those braids for 6,000 years in a row. So I'm on my minoxidil journey. No, I don't have a beard yet. You know, there's always a chance. But I'm using minoxidil, and your hair can shed a little bit before it starts to grow. And the way my hairline is moving back, I'm like, bro, this is not for the weak. This is not for the weak. But I started to feel a little stubble. I said, oh, she's coming in. She's coming in. So one of my spots, it didn't shed, it just filled right in. And it's been like maybe 4 or 5 weeks. So I wasn't expecting to see anything until like I think 3 to 6 months, they say. I'm just trying to have at least one edge, by summertime. I could do a swoop de doop to cover the edgeless side, but let me get one edge, okay? Let me get one edge by my birthday. But can you believe they're saying that braiding hair can cause cancer? I do believe it. At this point, the perms, the braiding hair, everything, they trying to take us out. So, I don't use Kanekalon because I'm allergic to it. So I don't know if it's like a specific kind. I read it and I was like, I can't deal with this right now. I can't. There's so many things that I've used for like decades, and then it's like, oh, it causes cancer. I'm like, okay, great. Now what do I do? Now what? Because even like feminine products and all types of stuff. Sorry, I'm taking my turtleneck off. I just need to put in my tank top right now. I can't. Actually, but then my hands are gonna be cold. All right, I'm gonna put my sleeves over my arms. She's an innovator. Okay. That was fun. Now let's do hers. I want to do like little curly cues. Let's see. I want her hair to be a lighter green. Let me move it up a little bit so y'all can see. Olive green, perhaps. I need to get my swatches together. There's a lot of stuff going on over here. Hey, Allie, thank you, girl. We're going for a too much green moment. Yeah, literally everything, honestly. So I think I'm gonna go in with absinthe as my base. The tummy is growling. Per usual, you already know. Me side-eye these 5 packs of Cubans. Toss them out the window. I mean, the issue is, like, my toxic trait is, like, are you still going to see me with bust-down waist-length braids come June? Yes. But try and find a brand that don't do that. But that's my issue. That's my problem. We're desensitized anyway. What always plays in my head that like is the perfect example of like how desensitized we are was when we all got that alert that like, okay, Frank Ocean, that all of our social security numbers had been leaked, and like literally not a single soul gave a damn. Like nobody cared at all. Nobody. I said, what they gotta do? Is the mortgage still due on the 1st? Okay. If they whatever they want to see and do with my credit, good luck. Cause it ain't been helping me none. So maybe you had better look with it. Hey, do what you can, brother. Peace be to you. Hello? If you want my social, you need to have the blues with my rhythms, okay? Take this student loan debt. Take that with it. I do not care. What you think you're going to get with this social? What you think you're going to get with this social? Not what you thought. Not what you thought. Like, damn. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you had the game messed up, brother. The whole shebang is a scam. The whole shebang. This is Petit Pois, by the way. Not pay my car off and my score dropped 20 points. They just be on there making stuff up. And I ain't got time for the foolery. I don't have time for the foolery. Thank you. I'm just doing little curly cues on top of here. I hope I have an acrylic marker that's in one of these shades of green so I can get a little more texture. I use Ohuhu markers. I use a bunch of different, but mostly Ohuhu or Cali Art. And I have all my supplies linked in my bio. Also, are you guys following me? I forgot to ask. If you're not following me, make sure you do that, okay? Make sure you do that. I would hate to lose you in the shuffle, okay? And if you already follow me on here, make sure you also follow me somewhere else because I would hate to lose you. My throat. I'm losing my voice. An advertisement. Let's do an advertisement. Hello and welcome in. My name's Andrea, but you can call me Coco. I am the artist and illustrator behind Coloring with Coco, and I make everything that you see me color. Yes, that's right. I make all of the illustrations before I color them in, and I have 9 different coloring books, plus one available for pre-order on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and some other retailers that shall not be named. This that I'm coloring in right now is the Coloring with Coco calendar that came out for 2025, and this is the month of March. We're doing an all-green theme for your entertainment. If you have any questions, you can shop on TikTok Shop or follow me. Find my link in my bio for my website. Thank you. I'll be losing breath when I do that. Well, no ebooks. Nope, no ebooks. I do have a coloring club that has a monthly subscription of $10 a month where you get coloring downloads every single week. And you can use them to print out and color traditionally, or you can color them on your iPad. But we do not have a full book because people steal, So we gotta put it under moderation. That felt a little targeted. Perhaps it was. Perhaps it was. All right. Let me see. Do I have an acrylic? After the Coloring 101 class, I ran to the coloring club. Yes, isn't it so fun in there? I love me some coloring club. And do. I'm gonna see what this gives us. Oh, this is a different kind of green than I had anticipated. That's a little too Eastery. Perhaps. That looks a little too dark. Let's see what you're giving. Alright. That's a little bit more better. So let me see what this dark green is giving. And these are the grabby acrylics. Trying to see what they're about for these greens. Okay, I can layer these two, I think. I think that's the deal. Because essentially, I want to... Hey, man, don't be too juicy on me. I want to add a little texture and get rid of the black line. On the shortcuts, I don't love the black line. So, when I can, I like to erase it and add a little curly curls. Does Chicago have the best pizza? I've never had pizza in Chicago, so I cannot confirm. When I went to Chicago and I said, oh, I need to get a slice of Chicago pizza, the Chicagoans were like, nah. It's whatever, like it's not really that deep. I was like, oh, okay. Literally, I was there with 2 people who had a booth next to me from Chicago who told me not to get it because I was going to go out of my way to go out and get me a slice. And she was like, no, people who are really from Chicago don't really like the pizza here. I said, oh, okay. And I moved on. I didn't get a second opinion. I said, okay. The pizza's for the tourists. Yeah, that's what she was saying. The stuffed crust pizza is what we don't like. We like the real Chicago pizza, which is thin crust squares. Oh. I thought y'all were about the deep dish life. I love me a thin crust where it's like crunchy. I love those. See, I didn't ask the right people, and I literally went out with Tina for drinks. I should have asked her. Well, by then I didn't have any more time because we were leaving like literally the next day, so I didn't have time after that. It was too late. That's strictly for tourists. Strictly. Hello. Well, next time I go, I'll know what to do. I was not prepared. Mind you, we were there for the conference and we had very little downtime where we had energy to actually do stuff. So we didn't really hit the food scene. I gotta go back like on a leisurely trip where I could just eat my way through. Because I love pizza. I love pizza. Michael loves pizza. We love pizza. Yes, I gotta come back and have more drinks and more pizza. When I tell you I think I had 2 drinks when we went out. Maybe 3. Did I have 3? All I know is by the time I got back to that room, I was a mess. By the time I got back upstairs to my hotel room, I was not okay. Because I don't really drink like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I keep it real cute. But I was nervous because I had my keynote presentation the next day. I was slumped. Mr. Coco was already knocked out. He don't play none of that. You know, he a health nut, so he don't drink alcohol at all. And he be going to bed on his bedtime. He not waking up. He not making sure I get in okay. None of that. Night. Good night. And when I tell you, I was knocked out, drooling on the pillow. We weren't even out late. I woke up 4 something in the morning, was wide awake. I was literally standing in, because we had a suite, so I went into the like living room area and was rehearsing my keynote at like 4 in the morning, still kind of drunk. Standing there in my drawers like, and that's why I am a confident woman. Mr. Coco came by. He just see me standing there in the drawers with my iPad. He looking like, is this a dream? Like, what's happening? I'm looking at him. You ain't never seen someone nervous before? Go to bed. I'm scared. You sitting here staring. You gonna help me or not? He just closed the door. He didn't say not one word, and I didn't say one word. It was silence. Eye contact in silence. It's like, okay then. That's what I thought. He knows by now. Like, oh, my poor baby, she ain't never gonna make no sense. Never. And won't. Yeah, he just closed the door. Mind you, he only had one eye open because I had all the lights in that joint on. I was ready to go. Mind you, in those wee hours of the morning, standing there in my drawers, I changed my whole thing. I had everything written out bar for bar. I literally scrapped my whole presentation and said, I'm going to just go from the heart. Drunken Andrea made a decision at 4:48 a.m. Like, nah, I'm gonna just speak from my heart. And that's what I did. And I'm so glad I did. Ooh, I already could tell I don't like that one. I wanted this to work. Yep, I scrapped my whole thing. And I just wrote for each slide, I just wrote one word really big to like jog my memory of what I wanted to say. And it went way smoother. Not these two markers being the same exact color. Even though, like, what? Wait, did I just pick up the same color? No, I didn't. These two are, I was like, these two are like the same exact color when you swatch them. So annoying. I know y'all see it's 11:20. Y'all wasn't gonna say nothing. Y'all so trifling. Y'all always doing it. Okay, am I bugging right now? Can we just take a swatch test real quick? Sure wasn't. Yeah, y'all lips be sealed. Okay, this swatch page is a little busy. Stay focused. Okay, that's the darkest one. Okay, that's a little bit darker. This is the second darkest. Okay, now look at this one. What is the difference between these two? Why they do that? Oh, this one is drying. Oh, maybe I gotta let it dry. But this one's drying too. Like, oh no. They got their lick back. They say, yeah, keep talking about us. Keep my name out your mouth. Like when you guys have markers like this, these two should be way more differentiated than what I'm seeing. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like as they dry, like that is not enough of a difference between those two colors based off the cap. I don't need this color and this color. Pick one and then give me one that's actually different. It's not making sense. If you're only giving somebody 20 colors, why would you put those two colors in there? You know? Why? Why? It doesn't make any sense. Give us some range. You already got that color covered. I would never need one or the other. That I could use either or. A waste. All right. This is my grabby. I just want to add like little highlights around the side of the hair. Alright. I wish I had like a sage green acrylic. That would eat. Zam. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Do I have one? No. Everything is like always these like pastel, Eastery kind of colors. Like I don't want these. I don't like it. All right. What's this about? Is this more of a khaki color or is it like an olive green? Khaki. Yeah, I don't have an acrylic in the color I see in my head. which makes me cry inside. All right, y'all. That's it for now. That's it. It's 11:24. Yeah, that's it. Cause I still gotta take my shower. And I'm using markers, colored pencils, acrylic markers. You name it, I'm using it all. Yeah, I'm gonna hang up on y'all. I'm gonna get some more information about this Olo giveaway so I can share that with you guys. And then, what else? That's pretty much it. If you guys want a Brahmin wallet or journal, make sure you do that. You have more time with the journals. I think that we have like plenty of inventory of that. But if you want a wallet, last time I looked, it was like less than 10 of each. And I think that's it for announcements. So I'll see you back here tomorrow, 9:15 Eastern Standard Time, 9:15 p.m. to be clear. And I hope you all have a beautiful evening. I love you. Good night.